Hey everyone, welcome back to Reasonable Setups. So we are getting to extreme levels right now, and I am expecting some kind of cool off, especially after that Moody's downgrade news hit the market. So expecting some kind of a gap down on Sunday, and according to IG futures, it's going to be around 0.5%. But of course, we will see how it opens because sometimes it is different than predicted. So on a daily chart, you can see we are having a daily squeeze to the upside. Previous times we had some distributions around 1 ATR level right here, and those yellow dots you can see indicated the momentum change actually. So on a 4-hour chart as well, you can see we already started the momentum change. We are getting overextended right here. And yeah, as I said, it will be very healthy to expect some kind of a pullback. My main level for to hold on Nasdaq is 21 grand right here. This supply and demand. Otherwise, we can go back and try to close this previous week opening gap around 20,000. But yeah, we will see what's gonna happen next. You can see the volume is deteriorating as well. So yeah, it's very possible we can have some a downside momentum at least in the short term. Otherwise, so this can be a very bullish structure. So head and shoulders, as we already spoken about last week's. Yeah, on a 1-hour chart as well, you can see the momentum. Currently, we are in compression, so yeah, it's pretty much possible to get some momentum, especially if you can see that 200 moving average bounce and 3 times, and we can have another retest and possibly go ABC correction, do ABC correction like this. Yeah, on the sentiment checked in the markets right now, we are in a greed mode, so getting closer to extreme greed. And another very important thing is that put call ratios are heading down. So every time you can see we are hitting 0.6 levels, the markets are having some kind of correction. So yeah, and volatility. So lost 50-day moving average and getting to oversold levels. And we will obviously look at the VIX chart too. And yes, so the expectations for this week on the calendar wise is not too much because we are not having too many important events rather than FOMC members giving some comments about monetary policy and the economy. And the only thing will make some volatility in the markets maybe on Thursday, the PMI numbers and the unemployment claims, of course. So yeah, I don't expect anything too trendy for this week, but yeah, we will see. Moving to the Bitcoin chart, you can see we are having some weekend rally, which is never a good sign for the bulls. Very liquid short squeeze happening right now, and you can see that we currently took this liquidity from Monday, from the last week's high, and yeah, we can expect some moves in the Bitcoin chart as well, but I will expect some cool off first, especially if you open the daily chart. You can see we are getting a bit overextended. And main speculation should be so this buy side you can see we already took, so below this buy side 100 grand level, which is psychologically important as well. The next important level is the yearly open around 92,700. So yeah, In the short term, we can have some correction as well on Bitcoin, as I said, and Ethereum. Ethereum is very important to me as well to understand whether we are getting the real risk on uh, environment to start to have some gains on the other risk on highly risky and speculative altcoins. So this consolidation range, breakout, distribution back below. And yes, we are back to this range. You can see from 21 to basically 3000 level. We are in the mid range. You can see here as well that we are getting overextended a bit. Maybe one more upside and possibly taking this 2850 liquidity before moving down. But yes, it's very important to notice this range, and if we can hold 2150 or 2100 level, we can possibly have the next leg up to try to target yearly open. But of course, we will see. So you can see on a daily chart, the volume is getting down as well. You can see the sharp decline in volume and the momentum shift to the downside. Yeah, short term, possibly we are getting back to these levels to retest. So, and lastly, the volatility chart. You can see we have this 1 hour volume imbalance wide open, and we previously said that all of those imbalances are getting close before any other sharp move to the downside. Currently, we are overextended to the downside. In my opinion, you can see this divergence on the hourly chart as well, on a 15-minute and on a hourly chart as well. So this divergence right here, right? And yeah, I will expect some kind of bounce to the upside and potentially to close this week around, at least to close this volume imbalance right now. And we have another imbalance wide open around 33 level, but of course, we need some kind of huge news to have that kind of spike. So other than that, we basically hit my target around 16.5. And I think from here we can have some rangy price action, compression, and then maybe another spike, depending on the market sentiment, of course. And that's to wrap up for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. And make sure you subscribe. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.